guys a boost to see Keyshawn do what he does. The defense take, what do they have, 9 takeaways the last 2 games now.
Yeah, I mean, it gives us a huge boost. Obviously, just going out there and giving us more opportunities on the offensive side, also sparking a lot of momentum for the team. And anytime our defense can play like that, man, you got to feel really confident in our chances to win a game.
As a defense, Detroit ranks toward the bottom of the league in rush defense. Are there some areas you guys feel like you could take advantage of this weekend?
Yeah, I mean, absolutely. I really don't care at all about anybody's rankings for anything in any team. We know we're gonna get their best shot, and it's every game you're gonna get a different team than the one you see on film. Everybody knows that, and in this league, you can't count anything for granted or take anything for granted. So we know we're gonna get their best shot. We're putting our best foot forward. And, we're going to go out there and perform.
What's the difference between earlier in this season when you're hoping to execute and get the wins versus now where it's happening time and time again? Is there an expectation that you're going to get things done during this run?
I think there's always the expectation to win. We come up with a game plan. Everybody's in here putting their best foot forward to practice. I don't think the expectation's ever to lose. Sometimes, that's a game of football, but, I think we got a lot of momentum. I think momentum's a really powerful thing. I think belief's a real powerful thing, and I think everybody in the locker room and, that's a part of this really believes that we can do it. And so, I think we've been sticking together when times have been hard. There've been some games we've won and we've been down and come back, and, different guys have made a bunch of plays throughout that, so it's really a big team effort.
Is learning to win a real thing, or do you just end up winning and that happens?
I think learning to win is real. I think learning how to respond to a loss is real. I think the biggest thing is just like learning how to handle adversity. If you're looking at like our season this year, I think, for me at least, this being my 3rd year, each year before this I've been here, we've been 13-3, first seed, and this year, we're losing. And it's, for me and, a few other guys who come in around the same time, it's not really something we've been used to. So that's an adverse situation. And then, now backs against the wall, how do we win? How do we continue to win? How do we continue to come in here to practice every day when we're 4-8 and put our best foot forward? And so I think that's, those adverse situations that tell you a lot about yourself, a lot about your team, and I think we've been responding really well.
AJ, I know we talk a lot about Sadie's with the blocking, but how important is Josiah to what you guys have kind of been able to do, and especially some of the move, H-back stuff that he brings?
Yeah, I think, Josiah's been doing that since we got here as rookies. I remember seeing him do that in camp, and I think he was the first one in that rookie class to move up to the one team during training camp. So he's been doing that for a long time. It's really cool to see him get credit along with Sadie's, Allen, the receivers on the edge. We have a great blocking unit. That's something that I know Jonesy's talking about a lot, and everybody else. You got to give credit. They spring a lot of runs on the outside for us. You saw them highlighted in that last game that we just played against the Vikings. But Josiah does a lot of good stuff for us in the run game, and then he really deserves all the credit. He opens up a lot of holes for us.
For running back, as the season wears on, you're a physical guy. You like to run guys over. You look like you have fun with it, at least. But being able to run on the perimeter, how much does that preserve your bodies and allow you and Aaron, to have a lot of carries, yet still be as effective as ever late in the season?
Yeah, I think spreading the defense out, keeping them on their toes, is really a big deal for us. I think it gives you the opportunity to do a lot more things and not really be one-dimensional. You don't just have to run power all the time, or you don't always have to run outside all the time. I think we've been doing a really good job, especially as of late, combining the inside zones, the powers, and running outside and a toss here to keep defenses guessing, and then we'll turn around and do a play action, and we've been having receivers step up and make really good plays and good pass pro from the O-line, so complimentary football.
Does it feel good to not have to take a hit, though, and get 8-10 yards sometimes?
I mean, it don't always work like that. Sometimes there's a lot of times you run outside and lose yards, or you still get hit. So I wouldn't say running outside is the key to everything.
With this being a winner-go-home game, do you feel a little extra jitters heading into this one, or is it just a normal game for you?
It's just a normal game. It's been winner-go-home the last few weeks. I think if anything, it's the best situation for us. If anything, playing at home for this situation, it's exactly how we would want it, exactly how I would want it. I'm looking forward to it. You know we're going to get their best shot. We always do. We're going to give them our best shot to NFC North teams, playing at Lambeau, under the lights, getting the playoffs. This is everything you want in football, and you want to compete. And so I'm excited.